Well, we are less than 2 weeks away before the end of the year, and if you're looking for ways to give to your favorite charity and reduce your taxes at the same time, we are in luck. We've got CPA Kimberly Washington joining us. Cam, it's always great to see you.
Great to see you too.
It's incredible to think that the year is almost over.
I can't believe it. I really can't. But yes, it's almost over, and you're thinking about different ways, of course, to do something when it comes to giving to your favorite charity. You may want to listen up. One of the things that you may want to consider are different charities within this organization. Some of those charities, of course, is the Salvation Army. The cool thing about them is that they provide tokens that you can pass out to homeless individuals so that they can have a place to stay. A second organization is Operation Blessing. This is something, of course, if you want to support disaster relief efforts throughout the year. And last but certainly not least, STEM NOLA, that's a big deal here in New Orleans because it helps keeping the children engaged while they learn science and education, and of course math. So that's some different ways that you can find out about, of course, different organizations and give before the end of the year.
And that's all great information.
Yes.
Talk about some ways too that people can also save on their taxes while doing this at the same time?
Yeah, so of course, if you're giving some money away, you're thinking about, look, I want to give money away, but I also want to reduce my taxes. You may be in luck. The first thing, of course, is keep your receipts. You're going to need that. And of course, you want to make sure that the donations are made to tax-exempt organizations. You do want to keep in mind, in order to take advantage of this next year, you do need to make sure that you itemize. So in the way that you itemize is that most of your deductions, which includes charitable and some other types of deductions, it must exceed standard deduction rates. So you do have to keep that in mind, but that's something that you can consider.
And a lot of people are watching this.
Yes.
Are there any contributions to keep in mind that might not be deductible?
Right. So a lot of people don't realize this. So maybe you go to a church and maybe give money directly to your pastor. That amount, of course, may not be tax deductible because you can't give a gift to a specific person. Or if you're giving money directly to a homeless person, it's not going to be deductible. Also, maybe you're a lawyer or accountant or whatever the case, and maybe you're providing pro bono services to an organization. That time is not deductible. And if you receive some type of gift for your donation, depending on the amount, you definitely want to look into that because it may not be deductible. But the biggest takeaway is make sure that you verify that it is a tax-exempt organization. You can do it at irs.gov and find out more information there.
And speaking of gifts, Kim, I know you are so generous and you always do so many amazing things in our community.
Yes.
She actually has a secret Santa giveaway.
Yes.
Tell us all about it and who is the lucky winner and what they're getting.
Right, so we've been talking about it for a while, but the person that's going to get it, her name is Sheila Joseph. I actually had a chance to talk to her on the phone, and she told me about some of the things that she's going through this holiday season. I actually had a chance to pray with her as well, so I'm so grateful. So she'll receive this $200. We'll reach out to her this week, and so we hope that can help her through this season.
Well, I'm sure she's very grateful. That's
so
amazing.
hopeful. Yes.
All right. Thank you for stopping by,
so much.
as
I
always.
appreciate it.